Good evening, sir. For the selfie seminar, the topic I have chosen is law of demand. Law of demand is an economic principle that states all other things being equal, the quantity of a product or service demanded by consumers will decrease as its price increases, and conversely increases as its price decreases. In other words, the law of demand suggests that there is an inverse relationship between the price of a good or service and the quantity or that consumers are willing and able to purchase. This principle is based on the idea that consumers are rational actors who typically seek to maximize their satisfaction or the purchase utility kind of thing by purchasing products at a lowest price. This is the pictorial references. As we were stating about the earlier slide, we have an inverse relationship between the quantity as well as the price. So when the price goes up, the quantity demanded goes down. When the price goes down, the quantity demanded goes up. This is the pictorial representation. The formula here is when the quantity is considered as Q of good X, the function Px is list of other parameters directly proportional to inversely proportional to the other parameters y. So this is the demand function which you are seeing. The function is the demand function. The left side graph shows a demand curve graph. So as we see, uh, it's a inversely proportional graph. That is, whenever the price is high and the quantity is lesser, it is higher and then goes down linearly towards some point and keeps continuing. Demand refers to the quantity of a good or service that consumers are willing and able to purchase at a given price and over a given period of time. It is influenced by factors such as price, income, taste, and preferences, the availability of substitutes, and competition. Understanding demand is an important for businesses, policymakers, and economics because it provides insights into consumer behavior and market dynamics, which directly affects the profit, loss, and all other aspects of a business and a product. So, if we take the factors affecting demand, we have majorly seven factors affecting the demand. We need first for the first factor, can if you take the income of consumers, we need consumers so that they can buy our product or service. For that, their income is very much concerned. If the income of the consumer is very less, you cannot sell a product which is higher than their income or at their income level itself. Then the next part is price of substituents. If I want to go buy out a car now, we have multiple alternates. If I want to choose a single particular segment of a car, I have various alternates. So that is their price input. Whichever the cheaper, it is more likely to be sold out in a mass volume. Price of complements. The price of complements is also a major fact when it comes to demand. The change in taste. People may not be liking whatever we produce as a manufacturer or whatever product is available in the market. And their changes, the taste in changes will be there on a very massive extent. Early days, t-shirt weren't a fashion, but now t-shirt is a fashion. That kind of a thing. Their taste changes. Now, if you go manufacture a old model dress, it may not be selling in the market because the change of the taste changes for consumers in a very vast manner. Seasonal. For best example would be the clothes. Once again, I'm bringing this. If you see, on summertime, cotton clothes are very much in demand, whereas in winter, woolen coats are banned. If you go manufacture a woolen cloth on summertime, you'll be end up making losses. So that is what seasonal businesses. Advertising. Naturally, the more you advertise, the more people get attracted towards the brand as well as to the product. So more advertisement brings more revenue, by the way, bringing in more volume of sales. Last comes the price. To be honest, that's the major important part, but still price is one among the seven factors only. Demand of elasticity is another concept which is underlying of demand law of demand in the law of demand domain. So here The percentage change in quantity divided by percentage uh, change in price gives the elasticity value. This is what we are trying to achieve. With this, we might achieve very good theses and theories. Elasticity of demand refers to the degree of responsiveness of quantity of a good or service demanded to change its price. So what is the change? I mean, what is the demand which we will see, or what is the response to a change in a price or change in quantity with respect to price? That is what we are seeing in the demand of elasticity formula also. It measures the percentage change in quantity demanded that the results from a percentage change in the price of a good or service. If the quantity demanded of a good or service changes significantly in response to small change in price, then demand is said to be elastic. In this case, consumers are highly responsive towards changes in price, and relatively small changes in price can lead to large changes in the quantity demanded. On the other hand, if the quantity demanded of a good is only slightly in response to the change in price, then the demand is said to be inelastic. So usually whenever the demand is elastic, it should be a good product. Whenever the demand is inelastic, the product is not that likely to be a mentioned good product, and it is a vice versa. In some cases, it is the alternate. In some cases, it is the same. Thank you, sir.